Hi, this is Kaylin with Mindset Minute Monday from Social Aficionados, where we like to help professionals turn work into passion and express themselves and their businesses with cutting edge marketing. This week on Mindset Minute Monday, I want to talk to you about perfection. The reason is, not everyone is perfectionistic, but when we have our own business, one of the problems that happens, and this happens in other parts of life, of course, as well, one of the things that happens is that we try to make sure that everything is perfect. A great way to set ourselves up for failure is to try to wait for everything to be perfect in order to make forward movement. Trying to make sure that our employees are perfect, or trying to make sure that everything for the video we're shooting is perfect. I have clients who have that problem. Trying to make sure that you have all of the pieces the way you think they should be in order for something to be perfect. On the one hand, trying to make sure that something is professional and as great as it can be, that's one thing. But holding yourself back and letting that determine the experience that you have and determine whether or not you make forward movement, that's totally different, and that can totally limit you. When you instead realize that just taking actions, even if they're imperfect actions, and just getting some balls going, not necessarily expecting to find the perfect employee or expecting them to be perfect, but instead finding the most important piece that you need. Maybe they have something you really need for them to have. Your video gets across something you really need for it to have. Your project, it has the basic meat that you need. That's the most important piece. One of the things that also really happens is with our businesses and in our lives, we're after, sure, creating a great, wonderful business. We're after having some financial security for ourselves, maybe for our employees, providing hopefully a great product or service for our clients. But we're also really after feeling good about ourselves. We're after creating something that's wonderful for us in our businesses that are going to benefit others as well. And that is often what we're really after. That's the pursuit that we're all really engaged in, whether it's through our business or something else. And so when we really make sure that we decide that we have what we need to take action and make what we need to have happen, then everything changes. Then we don't get stuck in the mindset of a terrible Monday, of, so many things to do, not enough time. It's so easy for things to fall apart. And ironically, what can really happen really easily is because we're trying so hard, we get to trying so hard, and we're expecting everything to come together so well, and we're holding our expectations so high that what can happen is nothing starts to happen. And we actually really end up swinging the other way and lowering our expectations, and then things start to spiral down and our expectations go lower and lower because it seems like we can't get anything to happen. And at that point, we're just sort of a victim of an excuse one way or another, where we really are under the thumb of life instead of being on top of life. So to get yourself on top of life this Monday, make sure that you have an attitude of thinking that you can have things happen. You can bring things together. On this Monday, you can have a few key things fall into place, and you can work with them and make things happen. And that'll help you get everything going on Monday to set up a great rest of the week for you, so that you have great experiences, you have some great outcomes, and you're feeling good about it. Because after all, that's what we're really after. We're really after bringing that passion into work and not having a work week, but having a wonderful, passionate week. Have a wonderful, passionate week for yourself in which you just are feeling like you can do it, and you're not waiting for external things to be perfect. Rather, you're finding perfection in the imperfection. Thanks for joining me.